Following a 400-mile overnight journey from Cupertino, these two MacBook Pros have made it to the xTribe studios in LA, where we put them to the test. First to get unboxed is a silver 16-inch MacBook Pro with the M1 Max chip and 32GB of RAM. The box contains the hefty 16-inch MacBook Pro and a 120-watt USB-C power adapter with MagSafe. Underneath, MacBook Pro is engraved on the bottom plate. Let's open this baby up. The new Liquid Retina XDR display has a noticeably thinner bezel, very vivid colors and contrast, and a faster refresh rate. The screen continues to have that familiar sleek and glossy look, but thankfully it is reflecting very little of the ambient light. The MacBook is noticeably thicker and slightly heavier than its predecessors. It resembles the MacBook Pros from 2010. There is now a notch at the top of the screen, just like the one on the iPhone, and the touch bar is gone. However, the Touch ID remains in the form of a button. While the MacBook can still charge through any of its three USB-C ports, the long-awaited return of MagSafe is here, together with that satisfying magnetic clicking sound. The HDMI port and SD card slot are back too. It's pretty obvious that Apple has reversed course on its commitment to a universal port. The MacBook came preloaded with macOS Monterey, released just a day before we picked up this laptop. The keyboard is one of the most important components to a MacBook Pro user, and Apple took note. Set in a double anodized black well, this elegant, backlit keyboard does not use the infamous butterfly design. The key travel is satisfying, and so is the sound it produces. The 6-speaker setup is a major upgrade over the previous generation MacBook Pro. They are much louder and have a lot more depth and clarity. Now let's unbox a 16-inch MacBook with the M1 Pro chip and 16GB of RAM. This one is in space gray. The laptops are otherwise identical in size, weight, and even battery life. Let's put the new MacBook side by side with the previous generation MacBooks. While the older models have much larger bezels and smaller overall screen sizes, they are also noticeably thinner. Apple clearly has taken note that its Pro product line should differentiate itself in performance and not in form factor. So let's put it to the test using Geekbench 5. First is the CPU test. Since they have the same number of cores, results between M1 Pro and M1 Max were as expected, nearly identical. However, the M1 Max has a 32-core GPU, double the size of the M1 Pro we are testing, and the results reflect that. The new MacBook Pros are designed for those that generate revenue with their MacBooks, and can sacrifice some of the portability in exchange for obscene performance.